We have a duty to help other people be successful.
I think we are obligated to help people, and certainly those who are less fortunate.
Hi there, my name is Captain Lisa Barnes. My husband Anthony and I are co-leaders here in Southern Nevada with the Salvation Army. And what you can see behind me here is boxes that we are preparing to help serve the community that may find itself in need this holiday season, both for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. Annually, in addition to our holiday efforts, we serve about 75,000 people annually among Southern Nevada in general. It's an exciting thing we get to do, but we cannot do it without people like you that help and support and join us in the effort. And we're here today for a really special purpose.
Captain Anthony Barnes here, co-director of the Salvation Army, county coordinator right here in Southern Nevada. We are so excited for this year's fundraiser, and the theme is Rescue Christmas. And we want to bring you on this journey to help us rescue Christmas, because there are families in need, families in the margins, and families that are counting on all of us to help make ends meet this year. We're going to take you on this journey so that you can meet some of the other employees and community partners that are helping us rescue Christmas to make this the most wonderful year ever, because we're not going to be defined by the circumstances of this year. We're going to be defined by how a community comes together to make it right for one another.
My name is Juan Salinas. I'm the Director of Social Services for the Salvation Army here in Southern Nevada, and I've been here for 5.5 years.
My name is Jerry Salcedo. I'm the Assistant Director of Social Services for the Salvation Army of Southern Nevada, and I've been here for 5 years. It is our mission here at the Salvation Army of Southern Nevada to address homelessness every day. And it is our goal and our undying mission to help service our community's most vulnerable and see that they have a way out of poverty and that they have hope in their hearts. Today, let's take a look at some of the places our people call home.
In this building, we house our vocational department. This is our vocational department where we have case managers, where we're assisting men and women to basically find them jobs. Somebody that has been homeless, especially when they come from our shelter, and we transition them into our vocational program to assist them to become stable once again in society. When they come into the computer lab, they can do resume building skills, interview skills, dress for success as they meet with their case manager. The good thing about this is that we can move somebody to our second floor. After they find a job somewhere stable, we can lead them directly into our lead bridge units where they can stay there for up to a year.
We are inside our Community Integration Program facility, which is otherwise known as CIP to our staff and clients. This is where we are able to provide intense case management for some of our most vulnerable veterans clients. This is one of 3 programs that we have here at the Salvation Army, and where we're able to connect with our clients and hopefully get them back onto a path of self-sufficiency. This particular facility does have 44 beds, and it is staffed 24 hours a day, and it makes us able to serve clients in a manner that sometimes we are not able to do when they are located outside of our campus. The other 2 programs that we have here on campus include SSVF, which is known as Supportive Services for Veterans Families. And we are fortunate enough to have a full case management team that get families who may be experiencing homelessness or on the verge of homelessness into programs and services where they benefit the most. The other program that we have on campus that is a live-in type of scenario is our emergency shelter for veterans, and that is a 45-bed facility here on campus where the Veterans Administration has determined that clients can receive emergency shelter, but generally speaking, in 30, possibly 60 or 90 days, they can return to self-sufficiency. We know that our veterans population is often the most traumatized and sometimes the most forgotten. especially because they have done for our country what many don't think about. And so we love here at the Salvation Army that we can give in a way that restores faith and dignity, and hopefully return many of our veterans to a place where they're self-sufficient and they're happy and their lives have been restored.
This right here is our homeless shelter for men and women that are homeless and temporarily experiencing homelessness. We have 66 beds for men and 36 beds for women. This shelter is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And this is where they can come and get them some help from staying out on the streets.
This building here is our safety dorm. This is the place where our friends in the LGBTQ+ community can come get help, get services, have a place to sleep, and continue on their journey towards wholeness. It's important for us in the Salvation Army that we help all people without discrimination. Our Seeds of Hope program helps us to impact modern slavery and human trafficking. And it's what we are partnering with our community to help survivors realize that their story of the past doesn't have to be their story for the future. There's healing, there's restoration, and there's hope for all people.
We can't forget our most impactful program here on our campus, which is our kitchen. Chef Jeremy does a fantastic job. We serve anywhere on our community meal, which goes out to the homeless, about 400 meals on a daily basis.
My name is Jeremy Wood. I'm the executive chef here for the Salvation Army. It didn't start in an easy place. I actually started not far from here, right on the streets in front of the campus where I work. Back in 2008, the recession hit me especially hard, like it did many of the people in Las Vegas, and I found myself quickly losing everything I had and really nowhere to go. And I ended up right here out on the street with not much hope in my life at that point. I spent 3 years basically bouncing from place to place out on the street, trying to gather myself up like I thought any strong person should be able to. Eventually, after 3 years, you kind of realize that that's not necessarily able to happen on your own. And I reached out for help from the Salvation Army, who had been offered me a lifeline. And I got into a really nice program, our vocational training program. I went through a culinary training program here and found my way into just an entry-level position here. And have since, in the meantime, worked my way up to a place where I get to actually oversee the very same program that basically saved my life. For me, it's what I do is especially meaningful. Every single day when I drive to work, I drive right through the very same area that I slept, the same sidewalks that I slept on. I see many of the same people that I was homeless with at the time. And I think part of my goal and my reason for being here is that if I can help somebody who can see that I have managed to overcome the difficulties in my life, maybe if they can come to me and say, hey, how did you do it? Maybe if I can help one person better themselves off the street, then I've left this area a little better than I came into it.
Hi, my name is Joe Mugen. I'm an attorney here in Las Vegas with the law firm of Saltzman, Mugen, Dushoff. I've had the honor and privilege of serving on the board for around 15 years now, with the last 6 years as the chairperson. Around 15 years ago, I was looking to get involved in the community and had the privilege of being invited to a tour of this campus right here, the Owens campus, and witnessing firsthand all the good deeds that are being done by those here at Salvation Army. It inspired me to get involved, and since then I've worked with the Salvation Army in trying to do the most good and serving those in need.
I'm David Deers with Cox Communications, and I've had the pleasure of serving on the advisory board with the Salvation Army for the last 6 or 7 years. Cox has been supporting Salvation Army for the last 20+ years, and we do this because this organization does the most good in this community. Personally, I'm all about community transformation, and this is the organization that makes it happen. As such, I am proud to be part of the Salvation Army Advisory Board.
Ricky Gurrier, President of Tri-Strategies.
My name is Kelsey West. I'm Senior Pastor at Nehemiah Ministries Christian Church.
I'm Terry Foley. I'm the News Director at KLAS TV, the CBS affiliate here in Las Vegas.
My name is John Carpenter, Glass Box Group.
I'm Brian Bradford. I'm an attorney with Fisher & Phillip. I'm Evan Newton. I work with Silver Point Wealth Management.
I'm delighted to support the Salvation Army.
Proud to be member of the Salvation Army Advisory Board for just under 2 years.
I'm honored to serve as a board member for the Salvation Army.
I'm so proud to be a member of the board of the Salvation Army here in Las Vegas.
I've been volunteering with the Salvation Army since I was about 4 years old. It's a great organization. I think they're doing the most good in Southern Nevada.
Supported because I've been blessed and fortunate to know that it's my duty to give back.
I just love the fact that they're a vehicle for doing great in the community.
Salvation Army is just one simple philosophy. If you have the ability to give back, to make a community work, you need to give back. So this is my opportunity, and I hope you take the same opportunity as well.
I am here simply because I believe in everything the Salvation Army does for our community. Thank you so much.
It's been a tough year, and for others, even tougher. So please, however big or small, whatever you can, donate your time, donate your money, but every little bit helps, and it can make a difference in someone's life.
Well, you've taken part of the tour, you've heard from our staff and seen some of the locations where the miracles happen, but now you're going to hear from some of our community partners to understand why they do what they do.
Hi, I'm Bert Decker. Since 2002, my wife Drew Scott Decker and I have been so proud to be involved with serving the Salvation Army and having the Salvation Army serve so many people in our country. I think it is the best organization for reaching the underprivileged, the homeless, the addicted, those who need help. I've always loved the Salvation Army's slogan of, we give not a handout, but a hand up. And they do. And we have been privileged to be on the board in San Francisco, the advisory board, and then I want to move to Las Vegas, the advisory board here. And they do such work at such low cost, and the officers are so dedicated, it is just worth every effort. I don't think there is another charity, another nonprofit that does so much for the underprivileged. So we are glad to continue to contribute. We will probably continue till the end because it is worthy of every dollar that we spend and every moment that we spend with them.
It's Lorenzo Barajas here at Viva Zapata's Mexican Restaurant Cantina in the beautiful city of North Las Vegas, Nevada. We like partnering up with the Salvation Army on helping out the community with food, with backpacks, that's what we like the Salvation Army, because they help out the community with the people in need for assistance.
Hi, I'm Dan Haslam with Blue Sky Restoration. I'm a proud supporter of the Salvation Army, and I believe in the work they do. Will you please help them save Christmas for those in need this holiday season?
Hey, I'm Lisa Barnes. I've been a part of the Salvation Army since I was about 14 years old, and it all started with a food box. My mom was an addict, she was a prostitute, she was a mess, and we needed help. So there was a lady from the Salvation Army, and her name was Grandma Jean in Gresham, Oregon, and I don't even know if she was anybody's grandma in real life, but that's what we all called her. And she knew that my mom wasn't okay. She knew my mom was sick in her addiction, and so she dropped a food box at my house. I opened the door and I didn't recognize her, but she was holding this box of food that in its first life, it was a Chiquita banana box, but I poked my head in that box and I saw cans of food and I saw a whole chicken and I saw more food than we had in our kitchen for weeks. And my first thought was, maybe we can eat together tonight and maybe my mom won't have to walk the streets so we have food. She came, she brought that box in our house, she set it on the kitchen counter and she sat with us and she talked with us. It was the first time I can remember someone even interacting with my mom in a way that was kind without expecting something in return. And as she was leaving, I walked her to the front door, and as the door was shutting, she asked me, "Hey Lisa, do you think you'd want to come to youth group?" And I was really scared. I was really scared that people would find out who I was or who my mom was or what she did, that they would make fun of me, that they wouldn't accept me. But I just wanted to be a part of something. And so I said, yeah, I think I would like to come. So as the door was shutting right before it closed, she said, "Great, the van will be here to pick you up on Friday." And it was. The church van was there. The Salvation Army van was there to pick me up on Friday. And then before I knew it, the van was there to pick me up on Sunday and every other day of the week. And my fear of not being accepted for who my mom was, for them finding out of where we lived or what she did, was really unfounded, because they did find out who she was and what she did. But they never stopped caring about me. They were never mean to me, they never belittled me, and I kept going to these events that the Salvation Army held for a long time because it was the first time I ever felt like I belonged somewhere. And it was because of those people that my life is what it is. And I wish I could say that my mom straightened out and she found the right path, but she didn't, and eventually her addictions took her. But it was because of the Salvation Army that I didn't feel like I was alone. I had people who were walking with me, who were chatting with me, who cared about me, who cared enough to check me when I started to go sideways, who actually asked to see my report card, who even told me college was an option for me, which I didn't think was possible. It was because of the helpers. It was because of the people who care enough about folks in the margins, folks like me, who maybe aren't always easy, who maybe don't always know how to behave in youth group. I was not kind all the time, but they taught me how to live. They taught me how to be. They taught me how to be better. And they really showed me that my mom's story didn't have to be mine. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I knew no matter what, I would have people who would stand by my side. It's because of those people that I am who I am today. It's because of those people that I knew this is what I want to do with my whole life. I want to love people that the world has said are unlovable. I want to walk alongside people that think there is no other way and show them there's always another way, and that every day is a fresh start. I'm thankful that people were able to say to me, "Lisa, maybe you can go to college." And I did, and I crushed it. I'm thankful for people that walked alongside me and helped me to be better. And I'm thankful that I get to do that too. I'm thankful that I get to partner with my husband and we get to be a team in this ministry. I'm thankful for our staff who go above and beyond at every opportunity. A lot of our staff have even come up through the Salvation Army Social Services just like I did. That's a gift. That's a privilege. And I'm so thankful that we get to work together as a community to really do the most good with what we have. I'm part of the reason why the Salvation Army exists. My life proves that it matters. My life proves that it works. And that can be for so many of us. Nobody has fallen so far that they can't stand up again. We get to do that together. We get to remind people of that together. And I'm thankful for a community like this one here in Southern Nevada who cares about those in the margins, who wants to participate with us to be the best we can.
We've had a wonderful time taking you on a journey of our services, really looking at the stories of those who are doing the service. Again, the theme this year is Rescue Christmas. And we have people who help us all year long. But right now, we are appealing to you to be part of the team that helps us rescue Christmas, to help us rescue this moment right here and right now. You have the opportunity to join this team in a very specific way. During this holiday season, we are tasked with raising $350,000, which will happen by various means, but we need your help to make that happen. Just to understand, that money goes to the services that we do all year long, to helping families in need, to helping individuals find ways to get up on their feet and be reminded of the dignity that they already have. We get an opportunity to help build stories like the one you heard from Captain Lisa, and all of the reasons why that you heard from the employees and community partners. But again, we can't rescue Christmas without you. And so we're asking you in this moment, if you have the ability to do so, that you would dig deep, give the best that you can, and help us help all those in the community that just need a village to surround them and remind them that they are valuable, that they are not forgotten, that they are loved, and that they are worth investing in, because that's what we do here at the Salvation Army. Thank you for your time. Thank you for hearing us today, and thank you for participating with us.
Friends, thank you so much for giving your most valuable resource to us for this event, your time. But there's still more ways to give starting today.
You can text LVChristmas to 51555.
Or you can give online at salvationarmysouthernevada.org. Thanks for partnering with us to do the most good and to rescue Christmas.
It's worth remembering that it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. And so I wish you all a very happy Christmas.